WBO Cruiserweight Champion Krzysztof Glowacki will face mandatory challenger Oleksander Usyk in mid-September in Poland. The two parties had been negotiating this fight for a while, and there was some talk that it may go to a purse bid, but that's been averted and they've come to an agreement. Now, I'm sure most of you will probably know who Glowacki is. He's not exactly a superstar in boxing at the moment, but he did have a very, very impressive win over Marco Huck to capture the WBO Cruiserweight World title. And then he followed that up with another pretty impressive win over Steve Cunningham, which was a 12-round decision. So he's definitely the better known here, probably worldwide at least. And Glowacki, as we all know, fights for Al Heyman. He's fought on PBC shows and what have you. So I guess in America, at least, he'll be more well known. Oleksander Usyk, I'm still struggling to pronounce his surname. I'm listening to as many people as possible, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But I'm listening to all types of different pronunciations. But Usyk, I'll call him that for now, is one of the most talked about prospects in the cruiserweight division currently. He's a Ukrainian, he's a southpaw, and he's trained by James Ali Bashir, who's the assistant trainer of Vladimir Klitschko and has been for some years. So far, he's 9-0 as a professional with 9 knockouts, and a lot of people have been talking him up as the next big thing. But he'll get a chance to prove whether or not he is the next big thing in mid-September as he bids for his first world title as a professional. So we'll see if he can stand up to what Glowacki has to offer. Glowacki really has impressed me so far in his championship career. You know, the win over Marco Huck, he showed heart, he showed determination, he showed good powers of recovery when he was dropped and hurt in that 6th round. He came back and he managed to stop Marco Huck, and he became only the 2nd guy ever to stop him. The other guy obviously being Steve Cunningham, and then he fought Cunningham, the man himself, in his very next fight. Dropped Cunningham numerous times. I lost count of the amount of times he dropped Cunningham. And actually outboxed Cunningham, I thought, which was a surprise to me. I thought that Glowacki would be the guy coming forward, putting pressure on Cunningham, and Cunningham would be on the back foot boxing. But Glowacki flipped the script, and he was the one doing the slick boxing, and Cunningham was trying to force the action and get things popping. But Glowacki just out-slicked him, out-tricked him, and landed some good solid counters here and there to take a decision. As I say, dropping him several times. And talking about what's popping, the cruiserweight division is popping right now. There's so many great fights being made in the cruiserweight division. Obviously, we just recently had Tony Bellew versus Ilunga Makabu. That was a explosive fight while it lasted. You've got obviously Glowacki there, Lebedev, Usyk, and there are so many other fighters. Mark Breedis. You know, there are numerous fighters who are good to watch at the moment in the cruiserweight division. You've also got Kudryashov. He's the guy that lost to Duradola recently. And yeah, there's just a whole heap of talent out there. It's very exciting. And this is another great fight that's about to be made. Well, that has been made now. That's about to happen in the cruiserweight division. So let me know what you think about this, people. Do you think that Glowacki is going to continue his reign as WBO Cruiserweight Champion? Or do you think Usyk is going to derail that reign? How do you think these two southpaws match up? What do you think about these strengths and weaknesses of both? From what I've seen, I mean, we know that Glowacki is more proven than Usyk as a professional. And Glowacki hasn't shown that many weaknesses. I mean, you don't have an amazing defense, but everything Glowacki does is solid. You know, he has not an amazing defense, but a decent enough defense from what I've seen so far. You know, very good power, good boxing skills, good movement. Seems to have pretty decent stamina there. Good powers of recovery, as we've seen. You know, decent enough chin. So I haven't seen much weaknesses there. And as far as Usyk, he hasn't been tested the same way as Glowacki. So, but, you know, so far so good in his 9-fight pro career. So let me know what you think about this clash in the comment section below, people. Who do you have winning? How do you see these guys matching up in terms of skills and ability? What do you see as the strengths and weaknesses? All right. Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.